Greetings, fans. You're watching now the #1 source of Chicagoland independent wrestling. Today, you're going to see matches from RPW out of Schiller Park, Illinois, AAW out of their amazing show in Berwyn, and a classic match from Windy City Pro Wrestling. Now to turn it over to your hosts, Ritchard T, Billy Wack, and Trevor Blanchard.
Amazing! Amazing! I love it. AAW. This is all fresh hot action from this past weekend, from what I understand, right? RPW and AAW both ran this past weekend, and we've got them right here, fresh, hot off the press, as only Nicholas H knows how to bring it. Thank you, Nicholas H. Give me a little body, man. Back off a little bit. I don't want to just be a I love you. But, man, oh, man, got a big wrestling week for you right here tonight. We've got Gavin Dunn taking on Jeff Mora from RPW just this past weekend. Trevor, you were there, were you not?
Yes, I was.
And how was that show?
It was a good show. They didn't have a real big turnout, but for the people that were there, they were excited. They were in all the matches, and I actually refereed.
You refereed. So you brought your bag. And they said, "Hey, come on," or
no,
were you?
No. Nick had talked to Justin Danz, the promoter, and we were actually going to split this card, and I got to the building.
Oh, so Nick worked it too.
Yes, Nick was actually taping.
And we have an RPW match. We got an RPW match tonight.
Yes.
And who's wrestling tonight?
I am.
Wow!
We can say there's Trevor Blanchard. We always get to do. That's great. Yeah. But I got to ask you. Was the King Leonidas guy there? I think his name's Alexander Cronus or something like that.
Yes,
King Leonidas.
he was there.
How was he? Is he good? Because he's on the flyer.
Yeah, he's got a great build to him. I don't know how long he's been in the business, but
Did he come out with like a sword and a shield? Did he like stalk out?
No, not like Brandon. Remember?
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Yeah, it was good stuff with Brandon doing
the overcome the Dragon Slayer.
the Dragon Slayer.
Right, which was before 300. He actually had that.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, no. So the King Leonidas guy's good.
Yes.
Cronus, the new Cronus.
Keep your eye.
He actually ran the gauntlet against what's the Hispanic guy's name? I forget his name.
I don't know.
Jose.
One of the Los Mexicanos.
Oh yeah.
Rudo Cortez.
Rudo Cortez.
Right. I'm
Red
sorry,
beard.
Rudo. I
Good guy.
know what you look like, but I forgot your name. Yeah.
So it's a good show, solid show.
Yes.
Okay, we had Justin Adams on a couple weeks back. You guys, was the guy, the night both you guys missed, but boy, what a young up-and-comer, and I'm really proud of this kid from Windy City Pro Wrestling. Like I said earlier, never had to work too much ring crew. I don't know how much dues he's paid, but he's obviously got his heart in the right place and his pocketbook.
Wow.
Because he's spending some money over there in RPW. Yeah.
Right.
Well, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? You know, I tell we have these pre-match conversations or pre-show conversations, and we say stuff, so we might as well say it on the air, right here tonight.
Well, hey, folks, we were supposed to actually have Jamie Dundee,
What?
Former PG-13, the son of superstar Bill Dundee, as our guest, but he had to cancel.
What
last
happened?
minute.
He canceled.
He had to cancel last minute. We got a call about 3 hours before, and Nick was pretty upset because we had a match set up with him, but he will.
That's when we got the Windy City match. There's no Jamie Dundee.
But he will be back in town.
Yeah, Windy City. You got put in place at Jamie Dundee. Get out of here.
That's rough stuff. No, but
I got nothing this week, folks. I got nothing.
No, but Billy Wack, this guy's a little savage. Have you ever seen him on
I
Jerry
remember
Springer?
Springer.
Stuff he
Yeah.
does? He's mean.
And we would have that guy right here, like jumping around.
Yeah, hey, you little hillbilly girl. She's that woman. She ain't no good. I tell her what to do. He's terrible. The way he treats his woman.
Nice.
Yeah, but the way he treats his woman, the way he treated his woman on the Jerry Springer show, I thought it was terrible. And Jamie Dundee, if he would come on this show, I'd ask him about that, because they say that it's so-called, it's what they call it, they set it up and back. I don't know what they call it in the Carney talk, but they set it up and back. So he fights on Jerry Springer's show. Well, Jamie Dundee looked like he was really being mean to his woman, and they had him at home, and he was treating her like a piece of garbage, and he was beating her, and he was talking down to her, and he seems like a real mean guy. He's a downright little savage from the South.
Wow.
Yeah. And he could have been. I'd like to have that little savage in here.
I don't think you should ever hit a woman.
I agree.
Unless she hits you twice first.
Oh.
You give her 2. Well, bam, bam, knock it off. I'll hit you. Well, bam, again. That's it. It's on. It's on. Don't hit me.
Hey,
Thanks,
a
lady.
couple other things on the
It's a
internet.
rule of thumb.
One major thing on the internet, which we found out, last
28.
night or
28.
earlier this morning, John Cena tore his pectoral tendon.
Hey guys, I gotta tell you, okay, and Billy, you said in pre-show that he's not gonna be able to work the paper.
6 to 8 months. Yowzers.
Okay, but I gotta ask you. We had what's his face, Master P, Tenacious P, on here a week ago. He said that Kennedy was out for steroids, Umaga was out for steroids, Master P's Chris Masters was out for steroids. Just this past week on WWE, I saw Kennedy, I saw Umaga, and at the Hammond Civic Center on Sunday, I saw the Masterpiece live at the Hammond Civic Center. So why are these guys still got jobs? I thought they were all
because the
kicked out.
suspension has been lifted. The suspension has been lifted. They're back in there now.
That was
You
a
know
mighty short
what?
suspension.
I think we got the Rams to go to the match.
Oh.
Sure thing, Gavin Dunn versus Jeff Mora from Schiller Park, RPW. Let's go to that match now,
It's
guys.
a sure thing, baby.
Whoa.
There you go. Look at Gavin Dunn's got his like ring, like his workout clothes on. What's with that? Usually he wears like professional wrestling attire.
Like Rock, he looked like a very thin Rock. I mean, he has a
Who's Cinderella right there? Hang on.
Yeah, that looked like Nicole Kidman. I think maybe she's on hiatus from what's his name? Keith Urban, who wrecked his motorcycle over the weekend as he was driving in Australia on his way to an AA meeting.
You look pretty good.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, that might be Trevor. Yeah, that's him. Looking good.
Probably a lot easier to get moves of wrestlers, as they call them.
Yes, it is.
Seriously, there's probably, like Nick Gage, he's got to be ready to hang it up soon. Fill the void.
Jeff
Well,
Mora.
Nick is.
Whoa!
Look at
Jeff
that.
Mora grabs a headlock.
Yes,
Here,
he
I'm left
does.
the match and I'm calling the match. How about that?
How about that? 2 places at once.
Whoa. There's a space-time continuum thing.
Gavin Dunn taking a walk outside
He's had it. He's leaving.
at this lovely Sheraton Hotel.
Who is this lovely young lady?
Yeah, I don't know. She's a hot one.
I
Redheaded.
forget her name.
Redheaded, reminiscent of Deuce and Domino's girl.
The roller station.
Whoa!
Man!
That's got to look like, right, yeah, the tailbone. Boom.
He's clutching his tailbone, all right. Look at him fists by Mora. And what do we know about this kid Mora? Wow. Anybody?
Then he's blasting this Gavin Dunn right across the face.
Right to the eyes. Gotta love it.
I think he might have trained with AWA Slam.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
Wow. He's already out there working with Gavin Dunn at RPW. Amazing stuff.
2. Oh, kick out at 2.
AWA Slam has some competent trainers in its time. Nicky Six knows his way around a wrestling ring. Steve Boz, Big Buddha.
Trevor, I just realized you're wearing boots. You're wearing boots.
I don't have my two.
Boom.
Oh, yeah, he is. You're right.
And whoa,
Uh-oh,
wait a
look at
minute.
this.
Oh!
With a loaded purse to the gut.
No,
Look at her go, man. What, she got a brick in there? Look at Gavin Dunn.
Wow.
He's clutching himself.
Trevor, you need to get your hands all over her and get her out of there.
Now, she just hit him once.
That might have happened a little later after.
Oh.
She hit him
Whoa.
once, twice,
I'll
3
tell you
times.
later when we're done.
Uh-oh. Trevor Blanchard, now exacting some sort of a semblance of order, tells her to get the heck on out of there.
And you don't even remember her name, Trevor. How dare you?
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be the first time. You
Whoa,
know,
whoa, whoa!
You know how Trevor likes to roll. Look at this. He's caught up in the ropes from behind Mora with the kicks. Out goes Dunn. Man, Gavin Dunn's looking a little bit worse for wear in this matchup against this young rookie, Jeff Mora.
I will not rest until I know her name because she's an active female. She doesn't just stand there on the outside and clap.
Yeah.
She's doing stuff.
You're right about
Props,
that.
props.
Billy Wick, you have a great eye for talent,
Hey.
especially when it's female.
CDK, do we know
Yeah.
the girl's name?
Valerie Malone.
There you go.
Malone with an N.
Valerie Malone.
Valerie Malone. She ain't gonna leave him alone. Here he goes, big fist. Look at Gavin Dunn. Doesn't know where
Whoa.
he is
Whoa.
at. Down he goes. Gets that, hooks that leg, but wait a minute. He's got the foot on the ropes. He's attentioning to the ref to that, and you're catching right on there, Trevor.
Ring presence.
And that's it. Trevor Blanchard.
Not the ones that are wrapped up.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Ba-dum-bum.
man.
Jawbreaker. Valerie Malone. Yeah, I got a little story to tell you about her.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah. Does it involve the locker room?
No.
Trevor, you can't do that. You can't say because
What's that tease?
Oh,
Does she have to?
She's a tease.
Does she have to share a locker room with the boys? No. Yeah, they don't do. Nobody does that, do they? Not a good idea.
Oh,
look at her!
Look at her. She's crazy and angry.
Yeah.
Evil.
Yeah, she is, man. This girl's got something going on.
Call me, Valerie. Call me.
Yeah. Billy will get her some work.
She's
She's kind of cute, too. She's got a nice shape on her, huh?
What was that? What was that, Billy Ware?
Lunatic Wrestling at hotmail.com.
Thank you very much.
I don't think she's desperate.
Drop that number like science, Billy Wack. You might just hook up. Here comes Gavin Dunn. Once again, looking a little bit exhausted. I still don't understand why he came to the ring dressed like that. Usually he's so professional. He looks like he just rolled out of bed or something, or it's Sunday morning watching cartoons.
He actually did an interview earlier in the show. He was wearing a green sweater, and he looked
Look at this.
He looked like Mr. Rogers.
It does kind of look like Mr. Rogers.
I think Gavin Dunn walks to the beat of a different drum. Look at this. What is he doing?
He's having a in-match workout, I guess. Oh, look at that, boy!
Right.
Punishing rape.
Nails right to the chest.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
terrible.
Sure enough, no, that hurts. Winds up. Bam! With that elbow. Look at that. With authority.
Just measuring his opponent is Gavin Dunn.
What a back-breaking maneuver that was. Now Gavin Dunn back in control. And what's her name? Sweetie Malone?
Valerie.
Valerie Malone has been Toots. Toots Malone? She looks like a 50s chick. She's got that red hair. I kind of like that poodle skirt.
She's like an angry housewife that just showed up with her husband.
Yeah.
Hurry up and beat this guy so we can go home.
Yeah, that's
I got
about
a pot roast.
Ain't it the truth?
Gavin Dunn pitching him out. Jeff Mora did.
Look at Trevor admonishing him. Trevor, you look like you want to fight him, man. You look like you're ready to get in the ring and biff with this guy.
Seriously, you're like, I wouldn't take any crap from you.
Yeah.
You'll see eventually.
Oh.
If Nick decides to show any of the other matches.
Those are mighty shiny boots for a referee there, Trevor.
Thank you. Why, thank you.
Yeah.
A wind-up and a punch. Look at that. Of course, the wind-up adding extra power behind it.
Look at this guy swinging his cane in the back, man. This crowd's pretty fun. Look at that. Face first to the buckle right in the corner.
And Joe.
Now, I think those same three bartenders and waiters are at every show. Because we go to the Sheraton Banquet Hall a lot.
Yeah.
In Schiller Park, Irving and Manheim.
Yeah, and it's
Nice
always the
facility.
same waiters. Yeah. I wonder, are they actually bartenders? I mean, or are they just mannequins?
No, they're bartenders.
They actually are human beings.
Yep.
Trevor, you need to step in and look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, he did. He's doing his job, warning them about the choke. Wait a minute, though. There's Valerie Malone trying to get herself involved again. Got to watch her with that purse. Gavin Dunn with that big clubbing forearm to the back. Great stuff right here tonight, bringing it to us hot and fresh just from this past weekend.
Valerie Malone, love it.
Come on, honey. Use your elbow as an offensive weapon on the skull of your opponent.
See, now, like, she's going to email you after speaking about her like that.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Look at this, boy, opening up with them fists.
Whoa, whoa!
Down goes the Dunmeister.
Man, wow!
Oh, look at that. Whap!
Jeff Moore's mad as hell, and he's not going to take it anymore.
Uh-oh, Gavin Dunn gets him up now. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man! That was a breadbasket buster.
That's for sure. That's for sure. You have to stay away from the China buffet for a couple weeks because of that one. He's going to be hoiting.
His kidneys might have imploded on that.
Ouch. Trevor Blanchard, you still look like you're ready to fight as a referee. You look ready. You know what? You do that, I'm going to punch you in the face. Like Arn Anderson, referee.
Yeah, Bronco Lubridge was a wrestler and then was a referee. World class.
Right. No, I don't. But then there was Scott Ledoux, the boxer turned referee in AWA. Scott Ledoux. Yeah, he was always threatening fisticuffs if they didn't listen to him.
And actually, currently on ECW, is it Scott Armstrong is a ECW referee?
Correct, a former wrestler and one of the Armstrong clan.
Yep.
Brad Armstrong had a real short run doing play-by-play on a WWE show. I don't know if it was Raw or SmackDown.
Wait a minute, Gavin Dunn going to the top.
Uh-oh, here we go. This could be it. Yeah, all the Armstrongs are involved in pro wrestling. And I have to wonder if not...
Whoa, he's shaking on that.
Yeah, he is. He's barely trying to get up.
He was kind of nervous about he wasn't sure if he could get up to the top.
Then you shouldn't do it. That's why it's a high-risk maneuver. If you can't pull it off, don't try.
Here he goes. He's making his way up to that top turnbuckle. Gavin Dunn is up there.
And Jeff Mora on his feet. Wait.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look
Oh,
good.
whoa!
Snatching him by them.
Oh, no.
He's trying to get him by the sweatsuit.
Oh,
my goodness.
Whoa!
Man, oh, man. Gavin Dunn is down, and Mora did not take any brunt from that.
And Valerie
Malone.
She's distracting the referee, Trevor Blanchard, referee and host in attendance this evening.
She's like a sweet, sweet pink gumdrop.
He's got him for a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. I mean, he could have had him.
Referee not paying any attention to the match.
she had
Can
to
you
get
blame
down
him?
on the floor.
Yeah, you're right.
No, he's gonna
Wait
hit
from
you.
behind with a sheet
Oh!
pan. Just clipped him with that Baker's sheet pan.
Trevor-
Steal.
Did you hear that?
No, because I was yelling at her.
Oh, okay.
One.
Wait.
2, 3.
Oh my goodness, a big win with the pan for Gavin Dunn, who half of that match, I gotta say, looked like he was really getting beat up, weak in the knees. And wow, really makes a big comeback there for the win with the help of Valerie Malone. Good stuff, Nicholas H. Nicholas H. probably filmed that with his son Chris Hedford this weekend. He was there, and he's bringing us some hot wrestling action.
Yeah, Freddie
fresh off the
Blassie here.
press.
My Cubs jersey, which they start the playoffs tomorrow in Arizona.
Fred Blassie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fred
He's my
Blassie.
favorite. My favorite manager of all time.
Well, I always like Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan too.
Bobby.
But Freddie Blassie, you can listen to those old I Bite the Songs record, and you can take hours and hours of stuff just from the mind and
These were
Freddie
great.
Blassie.
Did you ever read his book?
Yeah, I read the book. I have the book. Yeah, it's an excellent book, and he's got a
you let me
lovely.
borrow it?
Yeah, sure can. I actually own a copy of My Breakfast with Blassie, featuring him and Andy Kaufman.
Wow.
What a movie, having breakfast together, and it also features what's his face, Bob Zamuta's sister, who comes in and she tries to like hit on Andy Kaufman, and he won't have nothing of it. I won't sign your autograph. I won't shake your hand. Your hands are probably dirty. You could have went to the restroom and not washed your hands. And Blassie tells him, you don't eat pancakes because it's nothing but a bunch of fried dough. Good stuff. But tonight we got AAW action. Tyler Black taking on Austin Aries. Is this one from this past weekend as well, Nicholas
Yes.
H?
Is
It
it?
is.
Yes, it was from
I wasn't there,
this
so-
past Saturday,
Sweet.
September
I didn't see it.
29th in Berwyn. I was at that show in attendance as a fan. It was a great show. Went a little long. Danny Danders was upset.
As a
fan.
fan?
As a fan.
Did you have your fan e-pack on?
He's got it on. He had it on tonight when he got here. Look, see? No, he takes it off for the show.
Really?
Because of ribbing by you, Billy. He knows better.
Oh, wow.
He
I
wears
thought
it
that
to the
was
building, but he removes
Like
it
if I was
from
a
the
world
show.
champion, I'd be wearing that belt all the time.
Yeah.
So that's why I always thought Trevor wore the fanny pack.
Well, he keeps all his anabolics in there, you know.
Fanny pack.
I went to WWE this weekend at the Hammond Civic Center, and I got to tell you, I got my pizza box right here. My pizza box. I wrote down all the results. Finley took on Kane in an opening match, and Hornswoggle interfered. God, was it funny! And then the main event was Mark Henry and Great Khali, and they were taking on Rey Mysterio Jr. and The Undertaker. And I'm telling you, this was a hot crowd, a hot night. Saw lots of local wrestling luminaries. Killer Tulsa Singh was there. Ryu Shinzaki was there.
Really?
CDK was up in the balconies as well, from our own show here.
P.L.
I
Myers
saw
there.
not Stone Manson, but Ivan Manson was there with his mom, and real good stuff and real good show, top to bottom. A kid puked in the middle of the night, ran across right in front of us, puked bright, clear puke all over, so you couldn't see it. And then 5 seconds later, his mother comes running after him, slips into the bar, slips and falls, and I'm telling the cop, hey, can you do this? I already know. And then they bring the sawdust. They bring one pound bag of the sawdust, like a 1 pound coffee bag, for like about 50 feet of puke. And they, go back and get more sawdust. It was off the chain, and besides all that, it was a great wrestling show. So I had a ball in Hammond with my family, and I got to say, WWE put on a great show that night.
People vomiting in public is the best.
You know what?
I saw a kid throw up over the railing at Weebles on the second floor like 15 years ago.
It was
My
hot.
hat is off to it.
It was a hot
They
crowd,
happened at
too.
Wrigley Field
Really?
before the season ended.
Well-
These two girls were sitting on the bleachers, and it was before the game started, dude.
Oh, really?
They left. They didn't even see the game. They spent money on tickets, and the girl got sick, and she couldn't even stand.
It was liquor. I bet it was liquor.
I don't know how much time we got left in this segment, but I got to ask you. From what I understand on Rumble Radio, you had some sort of a show now with Joey Eastman, and we're going to hear about it on the message board, I know. So what happened? You and Joey Eastman went around?
Well, Joey was upset that the fact that there was a match with Joey Eastman, Jason Dukes, and I think Eastman was managing Gavin Dunn.
Okay. So it was
all
Gavin
right.
Dunn versus
But
Dukes.
we as a group didn't call the match, or
We were trailing off, talking about other things like we so often do.
He specifically pointed the finger at me. So I went on Rumble Radio. and we had the great debate, and I think we both came out of the whole thing with a little more respect for each other. It wasn't like arguing back and forth. We were discussing. So,
but once again, Trevor Blanchard. Trevor Blanchard, the human heat machine. I got to say, wherever you go, you draw some kind of heat from somebody, and that's great. You keep busy. You were at 2 wrestling shows this weekend, not to mention on Rumble Radio.
You're a gunslinger, Trevor.
You throw your hat in the ring.
2 weeks ago.
So this guy, he gets his hat in the ring.
You can't goof on Trevor.
No, you can't. The
And
voice
then
is
when we got
hilarious.
the No Mercy pay-per-view, I'll find out if I'm supposed to be involved in that.
Good Lord.
Maybe you'll give me and Billy a call. Maybe you'll give me. Don't forget our phone number Sunday night.
No,
I know that.
I got a wedding to go to, but hey, I'm like you now. I carry my gimmick in the bag.
Well, we're getting the tornado. Let's go to AEW. Tyler Black versus Austin Aries. A great match from Berwyn. Let's go to that match now.
Uh-oh, there they go. Tyler Black and Austin Aries. Now, is this from just this past weekend? Austin Aries
this past Saturday.
Austin Aries growing his hair back and looking pretty good in there.
This is a good match, and like I said, I was there as a fan. It was a really, really good show. It went along.
You weren't there as a diplomatic ambassador from the country of Portugal? No. Okay.
From the country of On the Mat, maybe.
Yes.
Tyler Black, this is that new kid, I believe he's from Iowa, trained by Danny Daniels. Got a lot of size, a good build on him, and I think he's got a bright future in pro wrestling. He's pretty good for the amount of time he's been in.
He reminds me of a young Barry Windham. He's tall and lanky.
Yeah, that's true.
And Barry,
About how tall is he, Trevor?
He's got to be like 6'2".
That's where you need to be.
6'2", 6'3".
That's where you need to be.
With what he does in the ring, and that's a compliment, Tyler Black. Comparing you to Barry Windham was
darn too.
Like he's like, oh man, Barry Windham. Oh, I hate Trevor. I hate that comparison.
Barry was one of the greats in this business and in his prime.
And Tyler Black, I got a feeling if Jim Ross were to do the old once-over, he'd probably tell him, clearly, got to work on your size, work on your shoulders, work on your chest. Probably tell him just like
he's cut.
Yeah, he's cut, but he's got a good build on it, but he needs to, take it a step further.
Very nice Japanese arm drag by Austin, too.
And Tyler Black, former AAW heavyweight champion.
Not to mention had some time over at Ring of Honor, correct? And I've seen him at IWA Mid-South. Now, I got to say, IWA Mid-South shows... These shows at AAW, it's almost like a similar roster now. Was there a talent raid that happened there, Billy?
Yeah, as far as I know, there was some back and forth, but I think it's cooled down, and I'm pretty sure the AAW roster is one way and the IWA roster is
But Dave Prazak no longer works for Ian Rotten over at IWA Mid-South, is that correct?
I don't think so. He actually did a promo.
I didn't know.
Very nice arm drags there by Tyler Black.
Sorry, get back to that. Ring action, we'll have to defend ourselves on Radio Rumble, Rebel Radio Rumble, whatever. But
yeah, but getting back
call
to
that action.
Getting back to that whole thing with Eastman, I saw him on Saturday at this show. Okay. And then I saw him on Sunday, and like I said, I think there's a.
And he didn't send Keith Walker after you and kill you.
No.
I was wondering.
Actually, I remember when Keith Walker started with WWZ Steve Turbo.
Oh, did he really?
I was actually there, and
missed that kick.
I had some involvement in training him.
There he goes. Really? Another one. Look at that. Man,
drop.
Yes, it was.
Hip up.
Right back up. This kid's been trained well.
Left drop. Go for the pin. What?
Gotta say, AAW always brings it. I gotta say, AAW always brings it. Real professional, crisp shows. I don't care if it was 3.5 hours or not. I bet the fans were thoroughly entertained from bell to bell.
They always are. AAW, I love it.
Good stuff. Now,
I don't endorse anything.
You were there.
I wasn't here this night. No,
I was gonna say, how did you not run into Trevor?
Yeah, no.
That's what it was.
I wisely took the 9 months.
But anyhow,
twice in 1 week is too much for you.
This with that close like you're trapped up. Looks like he's going to take him over. Austin Aries.
Going for a back. Each guy trying for a backslide.
Now, Austin Aries was on NWA TNA quite a few times, as I recall, too.
Yes. And actually, they had Jeremy Mercury and...
Oh, my goodness! Wow. Took his head off with that double kick. Unbelievable. Look at him.
Black Bailey to the outside. He's...
rallying that crowd and lying in wait. Oh, no, he's not. He's coming right over. Catches himself on the apron. Whoa! What a big flying elbow off the apron. And he's very pleased with himself, his Aries. Aries, a great ring veteran, I gotta tell you. Austin Aries can really work in that ring.
They had a lot of good talent on this show. Steve Stone was on this card. Hardcore Craig.
Guys we've seen here.
Yes.
On
What was I forget who else was
Joey.
No, Joey Matthews and Christian York.
No.
Joey Matthews and Christian
York. Oh yeah.
Were there teaming for the first time in like 5 or 6 years.
And they were a tag team before Joey Matthews went to WWE. And they were on TNA quite a few times as a team.
I believe so.
Yeah, they were back in the day.
Center used to book them all the time. Isn't it Center?
Brian Senna. I remember him. What was his league called? MCW?
MCW. Midwest Championship Wrestling.
They were quite the big threat for a while there. Everybody's like, ooh, MCW. He's taking everybody's talent.
Yeah. You know what he reminded me of? He reminded me of a young Paul Aberstein. Very nice move there by Austin Aries.
Yes, it was. Look at this matchup. Oh, my goodness.
Right elbow, go for the pin. 1, 2. And if you remember who Paul Aberstein was the guy who ran the AWF, and he actually paid to have extras. And all the boys knew that, you know, they said, okay, well, I want 2,000 and a first place airline ticket in Florida. He paid it.
Well, so we now know why he's out of business.
Yeah, he's not running anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a hell of a nice guy, but, you know, all the boys knew that they could get whatever they wanted.
Oh, that was like lightning.
Very nice
He
help.
supply you with a woman after the show. Oh, look at that show.
I had no idea on that.
Here we go. He's calling for it. Austin Aries says, this is it.
Supply you with a woman.
There you
Like
go.
a forklift in a cardboard box just rolling.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
There's your woman.
There you go. I like it a lot. Uh-oh, tries to get him up for the suplex. Can't quite do it. Gets blocked up by the much bigger Tyler Black.
Going to the outside. He's leaving.
Oh, he's going back to Iowa. I'm packing my things and I'm getting out of here.
It's not going to be that easy for Mr. Tyler Black.
Hey, he's that guy outside with a camera. I recognize him. That's our very own CDK. Oh, my goodness.
How can you be here in the studio?
Austin Aries neck right on the top rope from Tyler Black, and Tyler Black blatant choke, grabbing his legs around him, kind of like a submission on the rope.
Late indeed, but he has 4.5 seconds essentially to get loose.
This ref is pretty quick.
That's about all the time you usually have.
To get loose, yeah.
Do we know who this ref is, Billy?
I'm sorry. Who is that? Is that Brian Gore? Brian Gore.
He's pretty good. He gets in there. Oh my goodness, look at that on the outside.
I will admit, during intermission and after the show, I went backstage and I had some of the guys, and I ran into Andy Long.
Yeah.
Referee Andy Long,
Right.
and he was
totally sober.
He was at the bar. It was with a small glass in front of him.
It was probably water.
No, it was
Coke.
I don't know.
I'll defend him now that he's had a life-changing experience and he's now clean and sober.
Look at that, opening up with them punches on the
No,
outside.
he
There's
wasn't.
Tyler Black
He wasn't drinking.
throwing in one of his own. Wait, look at that, man. Look at these fists, man. This is great action. I just wish that CDK kid would get out of the way.
Or that he
man.
was transparent. Or
Look at
invisible.
that. Well, his father wasn't a glass man. There he goes.
Into the guardrail. Does go Austin Aries.
Tyler
Help him
Black.
up there, CDK. What are you doing?
Tyler Black taking a couple breathers, trying to get his wind back
Might
up.
have whacked the back of his head on the.
Look at that, punishing him.
Might have whacked the back of his head on the guardrail. No pun intended.
No pun felt or taken.
Yeah, very good.
It just went right over it then.
No, I don't. I never hear that. Anytime someone says the word whack and I'm in the room, it's always I told you, I got nothing tonight. I don't know what's going on here.
Really?
Tyler
Yeah,
Black is
book
back
or nothing. Ooh, nice.
with the
Ooh,
Billy
vicious
Whack kick attack.
That's right.
Oh man, just gives him a little shot to the head just for the heck of it. Just
Into the temple.
you look at
Another
this.
one.
Oh.
It's like toying with
Just
him.
disrespect.
Yeah, it is totally. You're right about that. Well, I got a feeling Austin Aries might teach this young fella a lesson tonight. You never know.
Big
Here he
shot.
goes. Austin Aries
Another one.
chopping his way back up, fighting his way back into the thing. Tyler Black with them big fists. This guy can punch. I'll give him that. Oh, just
Whoa, here goes.
scratches him.
Oh!
Drops his back right across the body. Now he's calling for it. So this is it for Austin Aries, according to Tyler Black.
Oh, he's just going to pin him. 2.
Nope, not quite. Austin Aries, I'm telling you, this guy's a veteran and he knows a lot. Oh, look at this. Like choking him with his own arm.
Referee Brian Gorey checking it out.
Tyler Black for his short time.
What's
Really?
with his?
What?
His hand? What's referee? What is he doing?
Oh yeah, you're right. It's like he's got a rubber ball in his hand, but it's not really there.
He is just so focused on the intentions of Austin Aries that he's just making sure that he's not giving up. He's in there.
I wasn't sure if he maybe hurt his wrist when he was doing a pin attempt. Very nice drop kick.
Yes, it was. Austin was almost out of the weeds, and bam.
1, 2.
Tyler Black pulls out that kick. Doesn't quite get the pin out of it though. Once again, these two guys have been going at it and going at it. I'm telling you, AAW brings it like no other wrestling league. I got to give them all the credit in the world. This is shot nice. Now we've seen this a couple times. This is it. This is your death. This is your death deal right here. I'm giving it to you. So what's he got? Snatches him by the hair. Aries pulls him into the corner. Forearm smashes by Black. Black is fighting his way back into that suplex situation.
Whoa.
Maybe no, not now. Austin Aries, man, this guy is pugnacious.
Every time push him into the corner, Tyler Black more clubbing forearms to the shoulders and the neck.
And every time Tyler Black makes that signal like it's going to be the end of the match, that's like 1 second of valuable time that it ends up getting turned around on.
Yeah,
knock it off. Just go.
Now he's
do
climbing
it. Just
to the
do
top.
it.
Austin Aries ready.
Whoa, whoa.
Him off. Wow, man, this Austin Aries, I'm telling you, he's fighting a much bigger young guy in Tyler Black, but Austin Aries knows his way around a wrestling ring.
Shoulder
There he
to the
goes.
stomach.
Catches him by the hair with that knee,
Very
man.
nice. Very nice. What's going to happen here?
Drops him right across that second rope, and out goes Tyler Black to the floor. Unfortunately, Austin Aries is somewhat spent himself. And I think he's going to use this much-needed rest time and just say, come on back in with it, Holmes.
I love Holmes. Come on back to Holmes.
Yeah, you know, right. Speaking of Larry Holmes, I guess George Foreman's got the grill.
Yeah.
I guess Evander Holyfield's coming out with a grill now, too.
Oh,
Is it in the shape of an ear?
What, you got some big ones?
No, remember Tyson bit his ear off?
Oh, that's right.
Look at this blasting him in the face.
Look at this fight! Look at the fight here tonight!
Take it to the post.
AAW! He's bringing him back over. He's calling his shots a la Babe Ruth. I'm going to take you here. I'm going to take you there. And you're going out to the outside.
Let's go, Tyler Black.
Look at this. He's going to make the run. He's making the run. He flies through the ropes. Man, oh man, and right into the steel goes Tyler Black. Right here tonight on the mat. You're home for independent sports.
And very unorthodox. Instead of going over the top,
It was spear to the
from
second in the bottom rope. Yeah.
Very unorthodox.
Unorthodox, exciting, and really, really tailor-made to just take Tyler Black to the legal limit, and maybe, just maybe, Austin Aries could get this one out. Here he goes over! Man, oh man. Okay, he's going to try it, Ken.
2.
Nope, not quite. He's really taking out all stops now. Austin Aries.
1, 2.
Only at 2, but man.
Hey, and the rumor is that Jericho's coming back.
That's an old rumor, Trevor. Where you been?
Well, we gotta understand. I get all my stuff out of PWI. I don't know how to type.
He'll already be gone by the time this show airs.
Yeah. In 2010.
In 2010, yeah, right.
In the year 25. Here we go. Austin Aries with those big double fists snatches Tyler Black by the hair. Attempted suplex. He got him up that. No, he can't. He just can't get this guy suplexed. Oh my goodness! Look at that. This could be it. That could be it. Only a 2. I don't believe Austin Aries was able to kick out of that one.
And Tyler Black can't believe it either. I'm telling you, this was a great match, great show that they had at AAW.
Wow. Wish I could have been there.
You got to go to one of those. They're
When's
really
Shimmer
good.
coming?
The 13th, October 13th.
Ooh, I want to go see Shimmer. Yeah, Becky Bayless. I want to shake her hand. All right, I do. She's got little tiny hands.
Shake her hand.
Is that it?
Look at this punching. He's got him up. He's beating him down.
Whoa!
Hurricane Rana.
Yes, it was.
Standing. Now he's calling for Tyler to get up.
Oh, misses with that flying drop kick.
Landed right on his nose.
Black went. Oh my goodness! What a boot by Black. Oh man, hits it.
1,
hits it
2.
hard.
Oh man.
Only a 2. Man, oh man, Austin
That was
Aries.
a bigger boot than I'd ever seen Hogan throw.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is good stuff right here tonight, keeping us very on our toes and calling the action. No offense to Jason Dukes and Joey Eastman, but when we do digress like that, perhaps sometimes, Billy, I know you'll probably concur, the quality of the match might be a little slow, so we have to stop off along the way on little conversational tributaries, if you will.
Small package, 1, 2.
Oh, man!
Aries almost snuck that one in. He actually did sneak it in, almost got the win. Backslide, 1, 2.
Wow, Brian Gorey's got the wildest. Man!
Kick right to the dude.
Look at the Frankenstein of Austin Aries. He's
lumbering forward.
Well, I think he expected Tyler to stay up, and Tyler just kind of like crumbled.
This could be it for Tyler Black.
Yes, it could, if he can get him up this time. Wait a minute. Tyler blocks it. This guy's smart, man. He's using his size to his advantage.
He's standing.
Man.
What can stop Tyler Black? Austin Aries has got to be wondering that right now.
No, he didn't quite get it. Thank you, Nicholas H. Look at this! It's like a battle of the super. Oh my goodness!
1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Well, who's the winner?
Tyler Black.
We're all the winners. The fans are the winners.
That's right.
You know it.
I told you it was a great match.
Tyler Black pulled out the big.